Blake, in the first half, it looked like you were in a dunk contest with Killian. Just how much fun was it getting out in transition like that? You got a lot of points out turnovers.
Yeah, no, it's always fun getting a dunk and fast break, kind of get the crowd behind us, a little bit of an energy play, kind of get us going when we can have some energy in that first half, so it's always fun.
And Milan, how did you feel like the team's energy level was for this one?
I thought it was pretty low today. I think that was probably one of the worst performances we've had this year, to be honest. I just think defensively and offensively we weren't clicking, but we got the win, so that's good, and got some learning points to take from this game and just move forward.
Blake, can you talk about this stretch of games that you're on right now? Seems like things are really clicking for you and on both ends.
Yeah, no, it's just every day, it's kind of just credit to every day, just coming up working. My teammates have been doing a great job, getting me shots, giving me open looks, but it just comes down to just keep playing hard, and when you play hard, things are going to work out. So that's kind of just been my mindset going to each game, just play hard.
Milan, you mentioned this might have been what you felt like one of the worst performances of the season. What was the message in the locker room like?
I think it would just get back to what we've been doing. First starting by getting stops and then pushing it in transition offense, because we weren't getting much in half-court offense today. It was pretty stagnant, and we just didn't hit shots. I think we shot 4 of 23 from 3, so that's not good, obviously. So start with ball pressure and getting stops so we get easy buckets, and then just continue to move on the offense end and try to get to the paint. And then obviously we got to hit shots at the end of the day.
And do you personally feel like you found a new level of offensive consistency this season?
I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I think I've taken a step this year where it's not like I have an awful game and then a couple good games and then a bad game. I feel like I've been pretty consistent this year, so I think that's pretty good to see, and I feel like I'm playing pretty well.
What's allowed you to maybe have less or none of those awful games?
I think it's just knowing my team needs me and knowing that I need to take a step up this year in every phase, but obviously mainly scoring. And I'm going to get a lot of shots every game, so I think knowing that, I just know that I got to take that step.
For either of you guys, Milan, you've talked about the frustration with not seeing the free ball going today as a whole, but you guys still had 42 points in the paint. What's that say about the balance that this group has offensively?
I think that's kind of been one of our main goals this year. As our coaches really talked to us about is just get easy shots, and when you get into the paint, you get those easy shots, and then once you start getting a little bit more of those, it's gonna open up the 3-point line, and it's gonna make easier shots for our guards. But if you can score in the paint, they're a little bit easier shots. So and we've been shooting at 100%, so just attack.
Yeah, we've been shooting the 3 ball very well this year, so I think this game was one of the first games that we shot it poorly. So I think it's just continuing to learn when we don't shoot it well. We got to get in the paint even more and get better shots at the rim.
I think a byproduct of getting to the paint is oftentimes high free throw rate. I know this year's team is in the 260s in terms of free throws attempted nationally. The last 2 years you guys have been in the top 50. How much of an emphasis has that been here to get in the paint and try and get to the free throw line?
It's a real big emphasis. I think that's what we want to do every possession, get the ball in the paint. Whether it's just attacking, off a catch, in the post, just try to get in the paint and then good things will happen, whether it's kick out for a 3 or just finish at the rim. But I think the free throws will start to come more in Big 12 play. Obviously, I don't think we're worried about that.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.